Hey folks, back again with another World of Mayhem reaction. So, as you see here, there's a lot of Season 4 related junk. So, I guess we'll start with the overview format. So, Season 4. Folks of Mayhem, a wave of changes will surf the World of Mayhem. This article you'll find the structure and information for the 4th season. For this season, we thought of something different. Different, you say. Here you'll find all the news. Okay. So changes the first 2 events, season 4, will be new formats. Interesting. So both of them, are they going to be? So both of them going to be the same new format or 2 different new formats? That's not really explained. So first 2 events won't feature great events. We're moving on up in the world. Both events will use seasonal energy as well as special energy usable only during the event. Okay. Figured they'd use seasonal energy, I guess. I know I didn't put that first. These events will provide a path for star tokens and cosmic coins to exchange for cosmic stars from the main tune. Alright, so they're integrating that back in the event. I don't know why they didn't do that earlier. Who knows? Would they still have the cosmic campaign thing? That battle pass would be 1 month long. Alright, back to 1 month battle passes. The final 2 events, season 4, will be iterating on existing event formats. A lot of feedback is taken into consideration. They said formats plural, even though the last 3 months have all had the same format, so they're gonna like pull back Alchemist format. Are they gonna pull back like the? My question is, why did they phrase it like that? If it would just be like the season 2 format, but somewhat improved. So season 4 format, the format of season 4 remains similar to season 3. On week 4 of the season, we'll launch a Cosmic Stars event. That does not explain much. Okay, well maybe they'll tell us more about the Cosmic Star campaign. So we released the following new tunes. Okay. So all of the new assassins are just in order. So that is very much appreciated. And then there's the battle pass, what I assume will be the last anti-hero, and then a web event. Oh, so that's what it's web events? No, the Cosmic Iteration. And okay, guys, the Cosmic Iteration. So it's the Cosmic and then probably the season 2 format. Or the last 2. So be whatever the new format is. Similarly the same thing for the second week. And like season 2-ish event. And then better Cosmic Star event. Well, presumably. But they say it. A lot of your feedback is taken into consideration. So, with wording like that, it's kind of vague. Take things pretty liberally as the approach I take. So at least the following new tunes. So Hitman Crusher, the Defender Assassin, full article, 29th, yeah, July 21st. Alright, so the battle pass, yep, for the new support anti-hero. Yeah, it needs to be fine. Web exclusive event. So is it like? Here's my question: is it going to be an event just mainly on the website, or is it going to be like Casper Caveman? I assume it's going to be like Casper Caveman, but I'm unsure. I'm gonna roll with that assumption. we get Elmer, and then we have the last assassin. So yep, more assassin article. The battle pass. Funny 4 week again. Okay, feature tunes. Ninja Ralph, Lunar Toro. Okay, so Ninja Ralph, the Lunars, and then the Dunkers. Okay. And there you go. They're making sense now. They're using their brain. That if you hadn't noticed, there was a complete absence of other future tunes in a team's event. So like in Motor Cowboy, you couldn't use Super Duck and you couldn't use Toxic Destroyer, which was dumb. Even if you couldn't grind pieces with them, same was true with the Warrior events, and you could still use them. So, whatever, they're back. And then the Hunters, and then the Masterminds. Okay. And then for Shinobi Tweety, it's the Warriors and Prehistoric. Okay, alright. Those are good teams to have running. To my knowledge, they have not been running. Especially the Prehistoric team, they could use it. Well, I guess you could get Prehistoric. Could have gotten Prehistoric with the Casper Caveman event, but besides from that, wouldn't Private Foot have the rest of the Victory tunes? I mean, set up like Casper Caveman, I would assume it operate that way. And the Cosmic Stars and 3 season tunes. So are you gonna be able to get? Is gonna be like a path thing for Shinobi Tweety? Never really explained that. The Cosmic Star, because you can get Cosmic, you could theoretically get Cosmics in the first two. They're gonna be Cosmic for the last one. Because otherwise, I fail to see the idea. I guess multiple opportunities is nice, but I don't know if you can take a whole week to do Cosmic Stars. That's my thing. I mean, if you're gonna, now admittedly, okay, they're releasing all the assassins at once, so maybe they stop doing this. But if you're releasing themes so haphazardly, why not? You know, getting rid of extra weeks of events would make sense. I'm just saying. You have 4 weeks, spend 4 weeks all the event tunes, all the theme tunes. Makes a lot of sense to me. But, so yeah. So you're getting the rest of the assassins. And then Cosmic. Presumably you'll probably be able to get Cosmics from Ninja Ralph to a degree too. So there's like a decent stretch to work on this team. And then more news will come in the future. For example, expand the Gangster team in one of the following seasons, and there's Muxie. Is he gonna be coming with Rocky, or like, are we getting like 5 Gangster teams instead? I think I remember a long time ago, maybe I'm crazy, or maybe they changed their mind. But when the original Gangsters came out, I shouldn't say the original Gangster just had like Don and Harry. But when the Gangster theme came out with Racketeer Rabbit and Babyface, they said the last tune of the theme was gonna be Gun Mobile. There's one of those like team, sort of the spotlight pop-ups. You know those screens that tell you what a theme is all about. And it said that the last one was Gun Mobile coming in I don't know why they created this 3-tune team of 2 defenders and a support that they're not going to finish for 6 months. That's a little bit of an odd decision on their part. What was I gonna say? But that's clearly Mugsy. So there's just gonna be like 6 tunes the same now. It don't make sense for them to be gangsters. I'm just like wondering. They've changed their mind. We're not getting one more now, which I'll be okay with because it's the gangster team should have Rocky and Mugsy. Like that's just the most obvious thing ever. I don't know they added a Rocketeer rabbit at all. Gotta have mostly originals, but you gotta get those Bugs dollars, I guess. I don't know. Alright, let's look in the battle pass a little more in detail. So, battle pass, Dark. After a long time, feature a legendary tune on one of our battle passes. Definitely haven't 90% of battle passes been legendary tunes. Wasn't this last battle pass like 6 different legendary tunes? I'm not saying it's dumb, but I'm saying why are you putting a new legendary in the battle pass? Oh, damn well I can't rank them for free. Barely even unlock them for free. My guess. I mean, purportedly it's going to be a 60 tune, or a 60 milestone battle pass, so maybe it'll be different. But we'll see. Try and see. Maybe it'll give him the tune kit here and see how good he is. So yeah, battle pass on occasion. Okay. Curiously. Not curiously, curious. Yeah, battle pass. The anti-hero tunes that makes sense. Dark matter. Yeah. Little tune spotlight thing. It's gonna be copy and pasting a lot of things here. And I explained a lot of what this tune does. So, makes your skill Tentacle Strike. He deals 95 damage to the target enemy, inflicting all enemies 2 piercing down. That's a lot. 25 delay. So that's 5 days from now. With this creature. So what do you feel like a big vampire cloak? That's my question. He's like venom power. You know what? I'm not worried about it. This passive skill New Host. Whenever a tune's defeated, a random ally gets New Host, cleansing them with debuffs. Granting them 50% max health, plus 25% attack and defense while active. And the end of their tune's New Host, they lose it. Okay, it's already kind of a wacky buff. And this tune revives for half its health and cleanses all its debuffs. That still kind of sounds kind of nutty. Full honesty. Yeah, it'd probably be busted. Yeah. So unstructured, yeah. Battle pass wheel. Blah 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 blah. Same. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Reach tier 60, so it's 60 again. On both. See, this is the thing. Is it reach tier 60 on both paths? Look, whatever. That explains nothing. Alright. No, so they didn't fully explain this kit. Nice. Just what you want to see. Battle Pass. Yeah. So it's about it's just a Battle Pass, but with so we don't quite know how it operates yet. And then let's look at Hitman Crusher a little more specifically. Give a proper breakdown of this new format. Okay. Well, I get it. Agent 47. That's a humorous joke. Cause it's Hitman. Cause it's Hitman. That's the joke. Cause it's Hitman. Mm. So yeah, contract energy. This event only. Intriguing. So yep, both assassins. Alright, we already been over that. And that's a little showcase. So yeah, is it like a leg? Unlock a max. Blah blah blah. A lot of these are sort of copy and paste. Yeah, this event provides path for star tokens. 7-star Hitman Crusher. Okay. Enemies will end out with healing down and defense down. Protect your team by both gaining taunt and hiding allies. Okay. Unlock his preemptive takedown for permanent team-wide max HP and lifesteal. So yeah, so basic deals damage, inflicts healing down. Passive skill. Yeah. So passive skill is about the same. Alright, so here's the slightly different thing. So I'm gonna make a wild prediction here. So just like the Warriors, what they all had. The bravery. For some reason, like I saw discussions on Discord. Some people thought they wouldn't not have the bravery mechanic, which is like the only real piece of synergy that team has. So why wouldn't they? Yeah, this passive skill, silent, yeah. So I imagine all assassins are gonna have this, because otherwise 10 stacks of flourish is really slow. And then whenever an assassin team member attacks that move, flourish, grant them 10% turn free. Alright. So they also seem to get a fair amount of Terminator gain, because I think, and I mean, obviously Ninja can remove Terminator with that passive, but like, so if you're running all assassins, whenever a twin dies, they can just slurp up that, yeah, I also assume these big moves will do, because I think Ninja rounds also give permanent bonuses, so I'm assuming all of these special attacks will give permanent bonuses. So yeah, they stack up the flourish, and then they go bada boom. So they build up a little bit. Yes, I can make Crusher campaign. Certain progression equal to that. Okay, so that's about the same thing. Alright, target and site chapter. Yeah, so they're both 7-day campaigns. And this one you get contract energy. And it's event exclusive, sourced in the tournament milestones. So yeah, the one tournament. And that's where you get your Hitman Crusher pieces. And it also gives you star tokens. Okay. Gotcha. Professional journey. And then this is like a side chapter, I guess. Play for repeat back gloves and a chance of star tokens. So would you not get black gloves on first clear? I feel like it. Okay. I'm gonna give some insight before this event even starts. if this now is this, so they're separate chapters now. There's the tune piece chapter, there's the main tune chapter, and then there's the side chapter, which is fine. That's neat. But since the exchange things are now in their own chapter, why not put Black Gloves in the first clear rewards? It just makes sense. You're using different energy. There's a lot of things that they're not explained. Like, does this have, like, what are the replay rewards for this chapter? But this event's also in 2 days, so I guess you just find out. So assuming this is like a side chapter, and presumably you could also get like featured tune pieces, maybe tune materials or something. They really don't explain a lot about what you get on the first clear rewards, which is why this is weird. Like contract energy. So big cap. You don't start with that, so it doesn't make sense. Interesting, the refresh amount is 1 energy, but there's no refresh timer, and if the energy never refreshed, like the cosmic energy, why'd you even bring it up? Like, assuming you're intended to earn most of it through tournament milestones, sort of like you're supposed to get them through crates in this event, or the energy through crates in this event. But why say there's a refresh amount at all? Because this is way more normally, and that has refresh cost. This is mentioned refresh cost, so I don't know if it's just not intended to be a thing, or if you can refresh, because you can refresh the energy in this current event. So overall, I'm just not getting the logic here. Yeah, 1 tournament lasts the whole event. So yeah, New Hitman, yeah, so just 1 tournament. So you get pieces, you get star tokens, you get gloves, you do arena, you do tower, and you earn crates, but there's no crate side event, so you just open crates along the way. Legacy rewards, okay. So, event quest about Arnold, I guess. So this format doesn't appear to have daily quests. I don't know if they actually been mentioning those. I can look back, but I'm feeling a little lazy. Yeah, because it's the main chapter. So assuming the other chapter is like a side chapter, which is fine. Side chapters are really neat. It's using a different energy, so it's not like plenty of events have had side chapters before. Yeah, okay. So exchanges, direct exchanges for all fugitives. So yeah, no brawl crates, those stupid crate exclusive tunes. Thank God. Change event tokens for the characters you need. So alright, back to season 1, you can just get tunes. Well, I mean those had great changes too, and rotations, but first, that wasn't true, first of all. In the end, plus events that weren't true. For example, those are dumb out there, those are coming back. I hope they are, I should say. So Black Glove exchanges. It's the featured tunes, the star tokens. I don't know if it's like the chance thing or like the straight. Tuna materials. Kind of want to explain which ones they are, which they probably should. Gold tickets. I don't know if they mean gold tickets or gold and like various tickets, like gadget tickets, tune-up tickets, gold tickets, black tickets. game title. I'm assuming they mean collecting. There is a comma between these, and this is also capitalized. Unlike most of this. Star Token exchanges, yeah, are just Crush CS, although they're still doing the staggered releases, which doesn't make a lot of sense, especially since half the time they like an ambassador of Discord will just tell you what the exchange amounts are. I feel like they're just adding extra work for themselves, releasing them like this. Like, why? What's the point? Yeah, so, and here's the full breakdown. So there's has there always been a total amount at the bottom here? So there's 22 things. So you get 600. You know, I wouldn't mention anything about like a black ticket or not a black ticket, real ticket. No, why don't they talk about wheels in these? This event doesn't have one. Yeah, energy, tune-up resources, yeah, belts, formulas, traffic lights. 188. That's solid. Assuming it's plausible enough to go through all of these. It may be, may not be. Probably not, because that's how you like get crusher pieces. But even if you get like half of these, except for you can win. Yeah. So I guess there'd be 22 battles, right? Because like, how else would you organize? This is intriguing. I think this could work. I'll remain cautiously optimistic for this event. I like the current cosmos test event because I know else this event's kind of boring. But it is boring. I've barely been playing. It's just hard to keep crates. Brawl sucks. That's the crux of the argument. And they talk brawl crates here, so like I think they agree or at least compromise in taking them out. Well, anyways, that's all the blog posts. So remember, like, subscribe for more hot Looney Tunes intel. And that's all.